Uh-oh, guys. We're lagging a little. I'm getting a little bit of lag. I don't know if the stream's going to be laggy, but I'm dropping frames. So, yeah. I guess my internet's being a little weird. Let me know. Does it look laggy to you guys at all, or is it fine? It might just be Streamlabs tripping. It might just be Streamlabs tripping a little bit. It's not lagging for you guys? Oh. So I'm wondering if I'm getting that thing where it's just not going to be as smooth of a stream. Like, it might be a little, like, lower frame rate. Because it says I'm dropping frames. It says I've dropped 53% of the frames. Which is, you know, yikes. That's a lot of frames. So for some of you, it's lagging, and for others, it's not. Okay. Well, we're just going to power through it as we always do, guys. We're just going to power through it. Oh, also. I think we need to add 3 great ones to the great one counter. Let's bump that up real quick. There we go. Now let's get this whitetail grind started. Gonna need to get this guy to move real quick. Smoked. I didn't check this zone. I probably should have. Oh. Didn't spook.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Those 2 are down. Leighton, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Let's get this one started early. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, guys, I did finally get the bear to spawn. So don't worry. Very, very soon, within the next few days, you guys will have a new Scarecrow video where we take down 3 great ones on 3 different maps in consecutive order. That's going to be nutty. I'm very excited to show you guys that. What for? You're going to have to wait for the video. I'm not sure if it's going to go live tomorrow or the day after, but I will be posting that video soon. And it's going to be freaking crazy, man. What's up, CG? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What was the update? Oh, it was a crazy amount of stuff. So, essentially, we're getting a brand new map. It's going to be half the size of a normal map, but this update has so many other things that I can understand why the map is going to be smaller. Looks less smooth, but not laggy. Laggy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I got you. So it's doing what it did last time. It's doing what it did last time. Don't worry, guys. Next time I get paid, I'm probably going to buy a new CPU. So that if it is the CPU that's causing this, then that'll be remedied. Unfortunately, if it's Xfinity just being mediocre, then there's nothing I can do about that besides, like, switch internet providers. I know, Johnny. The Red Fox is going to be interesting. But anyway, as I was saying, we've got a brand new map, half the size of a normal map, focused on small game and birds. They've made a ton of improvements to the behavior of waterfowl so that they behave a little more realistically. They have added a brand new weapon pack. They're going to be adding 2 new great ones, the pheasant and the red fox. We've got a brand new dog, the German short-haired pointer. So we're going to have some really awesome updates very, very soon. And all of this drops at the same time. It's all dropping on December 3rd. So that's like, what, 2 weeks away? Something like that? We barely have any time to wait at all. I'm so excited for this, guys. There we go. Plasma Gamer, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, man, so excited for the 2 new great ones. I'm ready for the pheasant because I feel like it can just set up on a zone. And when you TP, they fly and you shoot. Ooh, that's a good point. Oh, my gosh, that's a great point. It could actually be really easy to grind pheasants if we do it right. Now, that depends on how pheasants work. Because I'm not 100% sure if they have the same issue that waterfowl does. Do pheasants respawn whenever you shoot them? Do they respawn to the same zones? Or do you have to delete the whole, like, group in order for them to respawn? I have no clue, like, if they're weird like waterfowl. Okay, we got 3 we can pop there. That's beautiful. But either way, it's going to be so cool, man. I've seen a few people saying like, worst great ones ever. But you got to realize this is the first time we've ever got 2 great ones at once. Of course, they weren't going to both be like something massive, but this is something I've been saying for a very long time. If they're ever going to introduce a small game great one into the game, or a bird, they need to do at least 2 of them at once, and that's exactly what they did. They did 2 of them in one update, which I think that's the right way to go about doing smaller great ones. That way it doesn't feel like a wasted great one, you know? Like if they only released a pheasant, there probably would be... I was hoping that would be a diamond for a second, but woo! We got a piebald. But as I was saying, it's still super, super sick that we are getting 2 new great ones at once. That's pretty awesome. Sure, there could have been many other great ones I would have preferred, like mule deer or elk, but considering we're getting 2 at once, I'm okay with them being smaller. All right, let's go ahead and take a shot on this guy. Probably didn't hear you say the 2 great ones, but what are they? Red fox and pheasant, which is going to be different. I'm excited for it because, I mean, it's going to be the first time we've had a small game great one and the first time we've had a bird. So that's going to shake things up. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. What a pretty little feller. Nice little piebald. Let's tax him. Better fix your duck aim for the pheasants. I know, right? That is definitely something I'll need to do. Definitely. Ruth, thank you for the 4 months as a member. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. So they're not releasing the first for the new great ones. So what they said in the winter preview is they're going to let the community find them. But then during the dev Q&A in the Discord right after that preview, they said that they'd be posting some stuff on the great ones at some point. I don't know if they're going to show off all of them or if they're just going to show off some. I got a feeling it's going to be like they'll show off a few variations and then leave the rest for us to discover. But the fact that there's 9 variations for the fox and 8 for the pheasant is just wild. Like, that is crazy. I'm very freaking excited for that. Oh no, I shot the one! Where was he, man? He was invisible or something. What's the new map? The new map is, let's see if I can say this right. Salwiesen? It's something like that. It's a Germany map. It's going to be half the size of a normal reserve, but it will be kind of geared towards small game. So they've designed it to where it's going to be really good for hunting small game. It's going to be a smaller map that has less trees, less hills, a lot of open area. So that is really huge. It's going to make small game hunting, like, really fun. At least the way they're describing it, it sounds like it's going to be amazing for them. And you know what? This is one of those situations where if they were just releasing a small map like that, it probably would have a lot of criticism. But because they're releasing a weapon pack, a dog, 2 great ones, new challenges in the Hunt Club, and this map, like, this is honestly crazy. So much in one update. What is your guys' most favorite thing that they showed off? What are you most excited for? The dog, the 2 new great ones, the new map, the weapon pack? What are you most excited for, guys? Me personally, probably the map or the great ones. To be honest, I'd say the map because we'll be able to hunt the new great ones on the new map. So I would say the map is the thing I'm most excited for. The map just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Luke, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Just bought the game. Any suggestions on how to get started? It takes forever to find anything. So yeah, one of the best things that I would recommend if you're trying to find animals early on is hunt near water, because animals are much easier to see when they're in their drink zone. So just hunt around water. Anytime that you find animals in a drinking zone, take note of what time you find them drinking at, because that is the time frame that all of the animals from that species are going to be drinking. that should help you quite a bit. Ooh, that's a 3. That should help you quite a bit with locating animals a little bit better. We killed one and wounded the other. Yes, it's all confirmed by EW through their winter preview show today. And also the Q&A in the Discord. All of it's confirmed 100%. Everything that you see in the 2 videos I posted today and everything you hear from this stream is 100% confirmed stuff from the developers through the winter preview and the dev Q&A. What are the 2 new great ones? Pheasant and red fox. Red fox is going to have 9 fur types, and the pheasant is going to have 8 plumage types. When will I post another angler video? I'll be honest, I'm kind of not interested in the angler after the last update. Just a lot of bad changes that I didn't like. Mainly to fish models and stuff, so I probably will not be making too many angler videos in the near future. There we go, 271. Boom. Second diamond of the day already. And that guy we wounded, I'm not going to chase after him. Not going to chase after him. I have to get back into grinding then? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just recently started picking up grinding a bit more heavily again. I had kind of laid off it for like 2 months or something like that. Kind of after the hype died down for the tar, I kind of laid off the grinding a little bit, but the last probably 2 weeks I've been picking it up a little bit more, and now I'm definitely going to get into it with these new great ones coming. Where are the tiger drink zones? The entire bottom half of the map on Sunderpatten. All right, let's pop back over here. See what we got over there. What Fox Great One variations are you hoping for? I mean, I think some of the obvious choices is I'd really like to see a Cross Fox. That is something a lot of people have requested over the years. So I feel like that is like a no-brainer. I'd like to see some like more experimental, like fancy, super pretty variations similar to what we've got with the moose. You know, stuff that isn't necessarily realistic, but looks incredible. Did I get the Great One Bear? I did indeed. You guys will see a video for the hunting 3 great ones on 3 different maps consecutively in just a couple of days. Just a couple of days, and you guys will see that video. Boom. All right, let's get those first. Is the new map out? It'll be out December 3rd. I assume there will likely be creator early access before then. So you guys will probably get a look at everything before it gets fully released, I would imagine. What map should you play? How about Silver Ridge Peaks? Can't go wrong with Silver Ridge. Thank you, Johnny. Just spawned my 3rd Great One Red Deer and 21 kills. Let's go, Monica. That's crazy. That is a very quick Great One. Very, very, very quick. Do you think the Great One Fox will be quite a bit bigger than the regular Fox or no change? They verified in the Q&A that there will not be a like body size difference with the oh, my mouse just oh, my mouse died. Hold on, I gotta plug my mouse in. It just died. There we go. Okay, we're back in business. They verified that there's not going to be like a size difference visually with them. I assume there will still be like a weight difference though. They didn't specify if the weights will be different, but I assume they will be, considering how great ones usually are. But there will not be a visually larger look to them. Plasma Gamer, thank you for the super chat. I already started grinding pheasant to see how they respawn, and they do after 10 minutes. That's why I think putting a tent on top of them will work. Oh, that's sick, dude. If that's the case and they do respawn consistently, that will be OP. That'll be really OP. 500 kg fox. It dressed up as a moose. Fantastic. Fantastic. I think that's what we need, honestly. Is there a possibility of more Fishing Planet videos in the future? Yeah, I'd say there'll definitely be more Fishing Planet vids in the future. Mainly when they release new locations or whenever I'm playing with friends and stuff. Do I know who KG is? Yes, I do know who KG is. There's a pretty good chance that there will be a collab with KG sometime within the next couple months. I've been talking with him a little bit the last few days trying to figure something out, and at this point, the most I know is we'll probably end up doing the collab in December, probably after the new map and stuff releases. Oh, we just got 2 there. Okay. Better than nothing, I suppose. What was the new gun pack? It's the community weapon pack. The one that we all voted on. That is going to be the new pack. The community weapon pack with the 450 Bushmaster, the 300 Blackout, and the 375 H&H Magnum. Gonna be super, super cool, man. I'm so excited. Yes, I did finally get my 3rd Great One to complete the 3 Great Ones on 3 different maps vid. I looked at how long it's took, and it's been like a month and 1 week since I started trying to work towards that. It took me over a month to get all 3 Great Ones for that video. I am so happy I finally completed it. Which you guys know what that means. Within a few days, that video will be uploaded. I'm not sure if it'll be up tomorrow or the day after because I'm going to probably put some extra work into editing. Just to make sure it's the best it can be. No, I don't really play the story missions in Call of the Wild unless there's a good reward at the end. Like if there's a special weapon skin or something at the end of a mission line, then I'll do it. Or if there's like a special mission animal. But if there isn't, then I really don't care too much about doing missions. That's just me though, man. That's just me. Alright, so we can pop those 2. We'll leave that level 1. I can't believe I accidentally killed that other level 1 in this zone. RIP to me. No, we don't know the pricing as of now. They did not talk about price tags at all during the preview or the Q&A, as far as I could tell. It's possible I missed it, but I don't think they talked about prices at all. I would imagine it'll be very similar pricing to what we usually see. Usually DLCs in Call of the Wild are between like $3 and $10 in most cases. Except I think Sundar Patton was probably a little bit more. Wasn't it like 11 or 12? Either way, usually it's in that range. Weapon packs are usually like $4 or $5, and then dogs are usually like, what, between 5 and 8 usually? I can't remember exactly, but it shouldn't be any more than that, I would imagine. We got $4 here now. Holy crap. 4 buckaroos! Can I hit him? I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to wound him and have to track him down. Where did I kill the 3 Great Ones? One of them here on Layton, another on Silver Ridge Peaks, and another on Tiabaroa. Took me over a month to get all 3 of those to spawn. But well worth it, because it was a fun video to make, and I think it's going to be amazing when I finally get it edited and uploaded. No, I can't fix the lag. It's my internet. Either you guys have to watch a laggy stream, or I have to end the stream and wait till the internet's better. And I think most of you would rather watch a slightly laggy stream than not have a stream to watch at all. At least, usually whenever I ask, that's usually the answer, is that you guys would rather see a little bit of lag than not a stream at all. Unfortunate either way, you know. It is what it is, though. Xfinity's kind of been going through a period where they've been upgrading the internet in a lot of places, and we got the upgrade in speeds like a month or two ago, and they've been having a little bit of issues since then, and it's been the same for Caitlin. Caitlin has Xfinity, but, you know, across the United States in a completely different state, and it's been the same for her. She's been having issues also. So I think they're just having a lot of issues in general right now while upgrading the internet and stuff. So every couple weeks we get a stream where it's like this. Usually it's fine though, but Hunterman, please stop spamming the same thing over again. Why are you just spamming no fishing in chat? What are you doing, bro? If you're asking me why I'm not playing the Angler right now, it's not the time. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when we play the Angler, and it's on a different channel. What should my first great one be coming back to the game? Probably fallow deer. I'd say fallow deer is a good one to go to. The update drops on the 3rd, December 3rd. So just 2 weeks away. Nightbot seems to be sleeping. Yeah, Nightbot took a second to pop it up. Typical Nightbot. The question, are we doing fishing today? So I'm not 100% sure if I'm even going to do Tackle Tuesday tonight, because with this update release, like, announced, I just want to do some Call of the Wild. Like, I got the Call of the Wild bug. I got the Call of the Wild itch, you know? Okay, by the time I drive over, that should be floated over, because he's floating right now. Does my most recent whitetail guide still work? So everything in my most recent whitetail guide is up to date, except for one thing. Well, two things. Two things are not up to date anymore. The fact that you can no longer force respawns by main menuing. And also the fact that you cannot place a tent on top of a zone and, like, spawn on top of the zone without animals rendering in. Like, now they render in and they spook off, so there's a couple things that are inaccurate on that guide, but in terms of, like, zone locations, time frames, gear that I use, you know, that type of stuff is still all up to date. Teacher X, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Hopefully I said your name right. Not gonna lie, I have no idea how to say it. I'm just gonna call you TT. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. What's the new great ones? There's a red fox great one and a pheasant great one. First time we've ever got two, which is pretty sick. I'm happy about that. My dream great one, definitely Rocky Mountain elk or Roosevelt elk or blacktail. That's like my top three. Mule deer, actually, probably in the top three. Mule deer, elk, blacktail, any of those I'd love. Nowadays, it's so hard for me to just pick one, man. No, Annie, it's not. That was just a regular fox. That was just one of the lighter variations of a... Oh, it's another piebald, but it is not a diamond. Oh, man. We're doing good today, guys. We've got 2 diamonds, and this is our second rare in just 28 kills. Well, 30 after I shoot these, but that's crazy. This grind is off to an awesome start. Ah, neither of those were vitals. Ah, it's fine. He's only going to score 217, so that's not too big of a deal if we get silver on him instead of gold. I'm surprised at least one of those didn't hit. I might have aimed slightly high. I might have aimed a little high. That might be the problem there. Oh, yeah, Axel. Still trying to get that typical rack, but we'll get it eventually, I hope. What's my favorite spots for whitetail? I would say pretty much... Well, I mean, whitetail are on the entire left half of the map. I have the most luck in, like, this bottom section, though, especially Runaki Lake. It's loaded for me. But it's going to be different on everybody's map. Are you sure it was legitimate, Plasma Gamer? Because sometimes people will do AI-generated pictures and then drop them in and pretend, or they'll drop in, like, concept arts that people have made. That's floating away. Let's just go get the piebald. We'll get the other one after. Where is this dude? That blood? That's blood. Okay. There we go. We'll grab the blood and then get to following. Justin, thank you for the super chat. Red Fox hype finally. I know there's been a lot of people that have been wanting a Red Fox. That's probably been one of the most requested small game great ones of all time was Red Fox. I mean, I know people like Flinter have been talking about it for years. Johnny's been talking about it for years. Lots of people have been talking about Red Fox. So good to see they finally did it. And it was a nice little bonus to have a pheasant as well. Super cool. Thank you for the super chat. Once again, man. Boom! There's our messed up piebald. We didn't get penetration because I was a little high and hit the neck. Oh, and that one hit the skull. Almost brain shot it. That would have been better, honestly. But, yeah, it's unfortunate. We messed up a little there. He's wonky, too. He's a little wonka-doodle-doo. Look at that dude. Pretty cool, to be honest. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. How's my day? Exciting, fun, busy. All of the above. Update announcements are always like a crazy day. Especially since there was so much announced. Just wild. Red Fox will be on all maps. Great ones are never locked to one map. They're always on whatever map has that species. They've never done a great one that's locked to only one map when there's multiple maps that have the species. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on. There we go. Yes, I'm aware that I'm buffering, Landon. It's been like this all stream. It's just my internet. Xfinity having a dookie day. The small game map comes December 3rd, along with all the other stuff they showed off. 2025 is going to be 2 unannounced maps, according to the preview. 2 maps that have not been disclosed yet. Hopefully they're going to be crazy. Ooh. Bro, what is up with my shooting? I just can't hit a shot for the life of me today. It's one of those days, guys. Not only is the stream lagging, but my aim is lagging too. But that's more of a me issue. That's more of a me problem. There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Back to 2 maps a year? Yeah, it's going to be super sick. I'm excited for that. Thoughts on which maps? Well, I'd love one to be a Texas game ranch and the other to be Africa, but that's definitely not going to be the case since the little preview they did showed like a snowy location. It showed like the tops of some snow-covered trees with snow falling down. So I don't know. Are we finally going to get that British Columbia map I've been wanting? Or is it going to be like another Alaska map? Like, Is it going to be like White Rime Ridge V2? White Rime Ridge is a very popular The Hunter Classic map for those of you that don't know. It could be any of those. I'm hoping for British Columbia, though. That would be my pick of like a snowy location. So hopefully. I've been asking for a BC map for like probably 3 years at this point, 2 or 3 years. My top picks are going to be, in terms of what I really want to see, until we get it, my top picks are going to be Texas Game Ranch, Africa 2, and a British Columbia map. That's like what I really want to see. You love the snowy maps? Yeah, snowy maps are always so fun. They're always so beautiful as well. Go get it, Pupper. Show me the way. Show me the way before I replace you with the German short-haired pointer on December 3rd. Come on, Hunter. You got to be useful for at least a week before I get rid of you, you know? Give me at least 1 or 2 weeks worth of good tracking before I get my new dog and teach it how to track blood. I can't believe we're finally going to be able to teach our dogs to do multiple things. That's going to be really useful. I feel like I'm going to do a German short-haired pointer and then teach it how to track blood as well. Like give it the Bloodhound expert perk or whatever. What they call them? Expert traits, expert perks, something like that. That's going to be exciting because then I'll be able to have just one dog and not have to like swap the dogs out. You could also have like a pointer that also retrieves. That would be super cool. Having a retrieving pointer would be awesome. Got my first deer last weekend. Let's go, Cayman. That's awesome. That's super awesome. I would have made it. What's my thoughts on the new maps next year? As of now, there's not really too much that we even know about them. Like I said, I hope one of them is a Texas Game Ranch. The other one seems to be snowy, so I'm hoping for British Columbia. Not sure I'm feeling the dogs peeing and pooping thing. That is interesting. They're going to make it so the dogs actually go pee and poop. They said it's going to be like every 2 to 3 minutes in the Q&A. They did a dev Q&A in the Discord after the preview, so they answered a lot of questions, and one of the questions was, how often is it going to happen? And they said like every 2 to 3 minutes, but that it's not 100% like on the dot every time, you know? It's like 2 to 3 minutes. Which is going to be really interesting. Imagine you just turn around to see what your dog's doing and he's just peeing on a tree. That's going to be so funny. That's going to make for some really funny moments, man. Some really funny clips of people like yelling like, why aren't you retrieving it? What are you doing? You turn around, it's just peeing on a tree and you're like, oh, come on, man. We're working here. 2 to 3 minutes is a lot. I mean, yeah, but you got to think the time is sped up in the Call of the Wild world. So who knows? I guess it's not sped up that much, though, really. Like an hour in Call of the Wild is like 15 minutes. So that means 3 minutes is like 12 minutes. So the dog's going to pee and poop every 12 minutes of like game time, essentially. So I guess you're right. That is actually a lot. Either way, kind of just a cool little immersion type of feature. How do I successfully herd manage on Layton? I mean, that is a question that has a probably 30-minute answer because there's a lot of definitions of what is a successful herd management grind. So really depends on what you define as successful. What would you define as a successful herd management grind? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Then maybe I can answer a little bit more accurately. Let me pop my stream up on my phone so I can see what the lag is like. Because I know you guys are still getting a little bit of like a more laggy stream than normal because of my internet being weird right now. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm glad it's not like constantly buffering or freezing. At least it just kind of looks like it's lower frame rate. It looks like I'm streaming at 30 FPS instead of 60. That's really all it looks like. So I'm fine with that, honestly. And I mean, you guys have already said you're fine with it, so. Ooh, he's huge. Oh, I thought that was another 3. That's a massive deer. Guys, we have found Deerzilla here. We have found Buckzilla. And we didn't mess him up. That's incredible. It turns out I can shoot a level 3 without messing it up. Who would have thought? All right, that guy can go. I'm not going to take that shot. That guy's guaranteed to be a diamond. He's huge. Let's see. What do we got here? 270.95. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that is our 4th diamond of the day. We're doing good. Herd management popping off. What do you think about the new map? I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. It's going to be different. But, I mean, to be fair, the alternative was getting no map in December because we saw what happened last year, right? Like, we got a dog in December, and that was about it. Dog and, like, what, a great one? I think it was a dog and a great one. Or no, it wasn't even a great one. It was just a dog, right? Overall, I think this is one of the best December updates we've got. Not because the map is like the best. I don't think it's going to be a top 5 map for me. I mean, it might be top 5 if it's really fun. But the fact that it's bundled with so many other things in the same update is making this update still like super exciting. The map itself is cool, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun to play. But that's really not what makes this update great. What makes it great is we've got new weapons, new map, new dog, new great ones, new Hunt Club beta improvements. Like, it's such a big update. There's so many different things in it. I'm really excited to test it out more. I'd love to be able to pop on there right now if we could. Hopefully they announce some early access soon so that we can actually get a chance to try things out. Because as you guys know, I'm always going to be pumping out the content whenever we get early accesses or anything like that. I would assume they're going to do early access. I couldn't see them not doing it for such a big release. Well, I'm going to put up a poll real quickly. I want to see what you guys are most excited about, because I've got a lot of mixed answers today. All right, let's see. The 2 new great ones. The new map. New dog. And new rifles. Well, actually, it's a new community weapon pack. I should probably word it like that. There we go. Be sure to vote on the poll. Let us know what you guys think. What's your favorite part of this upcoming update? What are you most excited for? Just YouTube stream today? Yes, and I feel like that was a good decision because my internet is not doing great today. I would not have been able to stream to Twitch. And my PC has been having a little bit of issues recently because my CPU needs to be replaced, I'm pretty sure. I've worked it really hard. Probably harder than it should have been worked for over a year. and it's starting to not be able to handle as much. So I'm probably going to have to upgrade my CPU before I start doing multi-streaming often again. We'll see, though. Smoked. Hey. What are you doing, little deer? Yeah, that should be easy. Ooh, that one's in front of him. I don't like it when they cross in front of each other like that, man. It's not very reassuring that I'm not going to accidentally hit the wrong one. There we go. Pop that out there and drive on over. Welcome back, Jets. How's it going? I don't know, Landon. We'll see. We will see. Alrighty, we're almost over there. When's my collab with Rooster? We're not doing a collab. Rooster said that he's not really doing collabs right now. Mainly because of like limitations with Discord in the country that he lives in. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to do a speed test real quick. I want to see what the speed is going to my PC. Just to verify that it is my internet and not my processor causing issues. Because there's always that, like, minuscule chance that it's my processor. I mean, yeah, I'm getting pretty much full speeds. I wonder if it's my processor, man. It might just be my processor. It might be. Let me pop up Task Manager real quick so I can monitor my CPU usage. All right. Back into the game we go. Instagram call. I don't think it's my CPU. It's got to be something with the internet. It's weird though, like my speed test is saying that my internet's being consistently like normal. Does anybody know if there's a way to test like when the frame loss is occurring? Like when it's dropping frames? Is there a way to test if it's my internet or if it's my system? I'm sure one of you in chat's got to know if that's a thing. Like if I'm able to test that. Got my first great one. It was a whitetail. I knew what's going on. How's it going, dude? And congrats on your whitetail. That's awesome. Right now, we're just grinding some whitetail, trying to get a great one whitetail to spawn for us. And that's a floater. Okay, let's move on. I'm not going to wait for that thing to float right now. To be honest, I've never really counted how many black bear drink zones there are. Because most of the time, like with black bear grinding, your zone count is going to fluctuate a lot because when you shoot a black bear, the zone's going to disappear because they're all solos. There is no like groups for the black bear, so they always delete after you kill one. It's just not his style, Mr. Spider. Some people want to grind, others just want to run around and shoot everything they see, you know? Everybody's got different things that they find enjoyable in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Part of what makes the game so great. What's up, Nate? How you doing, sir? Gotcha, Johnny. No worries. Will I be getting the new 2 great ones? I probably will try to. Who knows if I'll be able to get both of them, as I'm sure they'll be difficult, unless they make them easier. It's hard to say if they'll make them easier to spawn or not, but... There we go. And there we go. Oh, I did, CJ. Oh, wow. Well, how you doing, sir? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay aside from my internet being mediocre right now. It's weird. Like, I'm running speed tests on my PC, right? It says that I'm getting full speed for my upload, but yet I've dropped 47% of my frames during this stream, and it's been causing the stream to run at like a lower frame rate than normal, pretty much. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And I don't think it's my CPU, because I'm only at 57% CPU usage. So it's not like I'm maxing out my CPU and causing lag or anything. And I mean, it shouldn't be my CPU anyway, because I encode with the GPU. So I shouldn't have issues regardless. It's weird. I wonder if it's possible that YouTube's maybe having some issues receiving everything. Because the thing is, like, Streamlabs doesn't tell you, like, where the frames are being dropped at. Like, they don't tell you where the issue is. It just says dropped frames detected, and that's about the farthest they go with it. I guess it could be related to like a connection to YouTube. Could be. Hard to say. Because yeah, my internet speeds are fine. CPU's running at only 58% usage. So I think, man, it's got to be a YouTube problem, right? I might mess around with stuff after the stream. See if maybe try some of the other like ingest servers, because I think there's multiple different like servers that you can connect to stream to YouTube. So I'm wondering if maybe the one I'm using is just having issues. Oh, I'm mega excited, CJO, like beyond excited. This is the most content we've ever got in one update. It's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. I am super duper excited. YouTube broke from the EW announcement. Probably. You know, the good news is it should clear up eventually. Last time that I had this problem, it randomly just started working halfway through the stream. I think we had issues for about an hour and then it got better. So fingers crossed that happens again. I'm just happy that the lag I'm experiencing isn't really making the stream too much worse, so you guys can still enjoy it, thankfully. You guys can still enjoy the stream. It's just gonna, you know, lose frame rate at times. But at least it's not, like, too terrible to watch. Thankfully. Look at those little fellers. Aw, they're running from their dead buddies. What was my shortest Great One grind? It was 28 kills for Moose. That is my shortest grind ever. By a mile. By a freaking mile. I think my next shortest was like in the 80s or 90s. Yeah, looks like a lot of you are excited for the Great Ones the most out of all the updates, which I guess makes sense since a lot of you that watch the streams are grinders, or at least like going for Great Ones. Hello? There we go. I love whitetail. I love whitetail hunting so much. How long have I been streaming, guys? I'm curious how many kills we've got in this time. We're at 67 kills right now. But how long have we been going? 53 minutes? Okay, we'll hit 75 to 80 in an hour, probably. Although, I mean, I spent about 3 minutes during doing the intro and talking to you guys and stuff, so technically we've probably only been shooting whitetail for about 50 minutes. And we've killed 67 whitetail in 50 minutes, which is pretty wild. Whitetail feels so good even after the update from a few updates ago. Even after that update, whitetails still feel really good if you're shooting enough of them per run. How many per hour off stream compared to on stream? I haven't counted off stream. I've only been keeping track on stream. But on stream, the peak I got was like 85 or 87 with the current update. So I would imagine if I'm not streaming, you know, and I'm just focusing on grinding, I could probably get 90 plus an hour. Maybe 100 if the deer cooperate fully. But I'd say it'd be tough for me to push 100. Probably 90. 90, 95 might be the most I'd say I'd be able to get if I was only focusing on grinding and not reading chat or anything. Huh. Nothing. Okay. Blanky, what's up? Yeah, dude, huge update. So huge that my voice couldn't handle me saying that sentence right there. You're kind of hyped about the Great One Pheasant? For real, man. I'm actually really excited about what they're going to look like because I think a lot of people forget. I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, Great One Pheasant's going to suck. Like, they're probably not even going to look good. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, are these people that are saying this, do they even know what the rare pheasants look like? I mean, have you seen the rare pheasants? The rare pheasants are some of the prettiest rares in the game. So the Great Ones are probably going to look even better. I personally, I think the pheasant's going to look better than the fox. That's my prediction. I think the pheasant will look better than the fox. Probably better than the tar even. That's my prediction. I think the pheasant is going to be really pretty. Now, it's probably not going to be the most fun to grind, but unless they make them spawn more often, that would kind of make up for it, I guess. But I guarantee it's going to be pretty because the melanistic, leucistic, and albino pheasants are some of the prettiest rares in the entire game. Like, the Mela pheasant is probably one of the most beautiful creatures you can get in all of Call of the Wild. Oh, no! I didn't kill enough in one of my runs. It threw everything off. All right, we got to go see if there's any that I missed. Try to kill them and then redo the run because, man, nothing's here. How would you feel if you got a grounded score on a Great One Pheasant? Oh, sad, man. See, that's why you got to hunt them the smart way. A lot of people don't wait for them to land and then take off again when they really should. The easiest way to make sure you don't get a grounded rating on your pheasant, like when shooting like diamonds and stuff currently, is just wait until they're just about to take off, aim above them, and then when they take off, fire before they get too far away. Because once they've taken off, they're not going to be counted as grounded anymore, and they won't have enough time to go into that landing animation and get counted as grounded. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the dev Q&A in the Discord after the reveal of the winter preview, one of the questions was if there was going to be any improvements to the grounded system, and they said yes, they are improving the system of like what determines when a bird is grounded to make it so it's a little bit more realistic and accurate. So yeah, that actually is something that is going to be tweaked, which is really good. Because yeah, that would be brutal to accidentally have a grounded pheasant just because it like registered it as starting to land. So that's nice that they've took that into account and fixed it. Only time will tell, though. We're going to have to obviously test it out to really fully know how fixed it is, but it sounds like they actually took that into account. I don't know, Star and Fox. It's hard to say what direction they'll go to. It's hard to say what direction they'll go in. I really hope that for the pheasant, they go with some really fancy, pretty plumage variations because, I mean, like, you see how crazy the moose looks in the game. It's one of the most popular great ones in terms of the look. One of the prettiest great ones in the whole game. And a lot of them are kind of like what they would class as like fantasy skins, right? Like a lot of the variations for like the moose aren't super, super realistic looking, but they're so pretty. And in a lot of cases that makes up for it. And so I'm hoping they do that with the pheasants. I don't mind some unrealistic looking great one variations for the pheasant as long as they're pretty. Like, could you imagine one that's got all the colors of a peacock? Just like a full-on peacock variation? Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. And then like maybe one that looks kind of like the Mela, but with more blue. Oh, that would be so pretty. Like a fabled blue. What's that effect that's in the feathers called? Is it like pearlescent? Or what's the word? I think pearlescent's the word, right? Like, oh my gosh, that'd be beautiful. Can you imagine how awesome that would be? Okay, so there is nothing to shoot in our zones, so we just gotta wait, I guess. You wonder what both great ones will score? It's hard to say. Iridescent, that might be it. Iridescent might be the word I was looking for. I think iridescent is the word I was looking for. Yeah, that... I really hope that there's that kind of like iridescent blue look that the Melas have on a great one pheasant skin, but like to a much more extreme state. I want tons of blue on one of them. That would be so awesome. I mean, I feel like they got to do that, right? I mean, from someone who isn't a developer, if you couldn't tell, I really think it would be a no-brainer to do a super blue pheasant because of how popular the Mela is. Like, the Mela is regarded by many to be the prettiest pheasant variation and one of the prettiest fur types in the whole game. So I feel like it would be a no-brainer to make a super blue pheasant as one of the great ones. Where's my whitetail? They're being weird already. Come on, man. No, where are they? They're just gone. They don't exist. I might have to just wait. Guys, I might just have to wait till they respawn. I mean, I've killed every single, like, shootable buck in all my zones. I think all I can do at this point is just wait. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to refill my water. And hopefully, in the meantime, while I'm doing that, it'll give our deer enough time to respawn. Because I'm not sure what's going on with them. Usually if like I've shot everything and they're still not back, that just means that I need to wait a little bit in game before they'll respawn. So I'll be right back to get some water. And we're back. We are back. I have no clue if they're doing pop resets. No clue. I would assume Fox and Pheasant will probably get resets, since they're getting the new great ones. I'd feel like they'd have to. Alexi, thank you so much for the 14 months as a member. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing super, super good. All right, let's see. Let's see if our respawns are back. Been trying to keep up with the streams, but haven't got to watch a live in a minute. I'm assuming you got the third great one. I did indeed. Nobody knows what the third great one is yet, but I'll be posting the video within a couple of days. I'll be posting the video of my 3 great ones on 3 maps in consecutive order in just a couple of days. I just got to finish editing it. It's going to be fun, though. Thank you for the super chat once again, dude. How am I going to pheasant hunt? Not sure yet. Honestly, it's too early to say. I need to actually test a little bit, you know, test some different methods, try to figure out what I want to do. And I have not done any pheasant hunting yet to, like, see how they are on the current maps. So I'm not sure. What happened to my respawns, man? They're being so weird. Where's my whitetail? Oh, they're being so weird. They're just not respawning. What can I even do? Like, I've already shot all the ones that I can. I've already shot everything I want to, man. We'll see, Landon. We'll see. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet with it. Still nothing. Where's my respawns? What happened? Great one, maybe? I mean, it could be throwing things off, I guess. Diamond at a lake somewhere. Well, that wouldn't stop respawns altogether. That wouldn't completely stop them. I don't know. Would you ever try to spawn 4 great ones on Hirsch? Probably not. No. Nothing there. Nothing to shoot. Oh no. Why aren't I grinding the very top of the river? Because I've already herd managed every zone up there. I have no reason to if I've already managed it, you know? Great one, typical rat calling it. Maybe. I mean, I don't think it's a sign of a great one or diamonds. I think it's just a sign that they're being stubborn. Because we have all of them dead, which means we've killed over 20 whitetail. We have like over 20 whitetail waiting to respawn. We've waited more than enough time. I think it's just they're being weird, which happens from time to time with pretty much all the great ones in the game. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can find something to shoot. We could try switching to a new map or closing the game temporarily or something. Let's just restart the game after this run. I think we need to restart. That might be the move. I've heard some people say that when they restarted their game, it sometimes helps, but I haven't seen it help really for me, so I don't know. Well, I'm willing to try anything, though, because they're being slow. Maybe Great One Hunter. That'd be cool. Are they doing a pop reset for pheasants and fox? They haven't said whether or not they are, but I would assume. I don't think they can really add a Great One without doing a pop reset. All right, let's go ahead and exit to desktop and then enter back in. Relaunch the game. Give Steam time to think. There we go. There we go. Does herd managing a zone mean you left all level 1s? Yes. If a zone is fully herd managed, that would mean that you've left like that entire zone to be the lower levels, whatever that may be for the species you're going for. For whitetail, yes, it means I've got the whole zone like down to level 1s. Oh. RIP. Multiplayer no longer available. Steam must be down. Yep, Steam is down. Freaking Steam. The internet as a whole is having trouble today. Unbelievable. I just realized Apex Connect is down too. So when Steam goes down, does Apex Connect go down? Because I'm not logged into Apex anymore. I just realized that. You guys can't see it because the top of the screen's blocked off, but I'm not logged into Apex right now. What's up with that, man? Wrong button. What's going on with my whitetail? Working for you? Are you on PC, though? Are you on Steam? Still nothing. I don't know how much longer we can shoot whitetail today. They're being really weird. Should we go to something else? I mean, we haven't shot red deer in a while. Maybe we can get a super rare to pop. That happened to you the other day. Yeah, it just... I'm no longer logged into Apex, and Steam is down. I don't know what's up, man. Either it's because we both have Xfinity, Caitlin, or maybe Steam's just being weird. Or Apex is being weird or something. One or the other, man. Been a while since we've shot red deer, though, so I don't mind shooting a little bit of red deer. It's been a while. Been a freaking while, bro. Okay, that's already in there. Beautiful. There's one of the diamonds that's been sitting there since we spawned our last great one. Oh, you are logged out of Apex? Okay, well, it's not just me, at least, I guess. It's either Steam or it's freaking Xfinity. Thank you, Cam. Appreciate that. Boop. 2. 3. Ah, he spooked. I didn't think he'd spook. Oh, well. 3 kills into the grind. Let's go. Are you doing a current grind? Nope, this is the beginning of a brand new grind. Well, if you mean have I got great ones on this population of red deer before? Yes, I have. This is one of our grinds that we've got, I think, 4 or 5 great ones on at this point. But this is the start of a new, you know, grind cycle, technically. Oh, nice, Cam, nice. You're logged into Apex and you're on PC, but are you on Steam? Because there's multiple platforms that you can get the game on PC. There's, you know, the Microsoft Store, there's Epic Games, there's Steam. Steam is going to have different issues than Epic. Epic will have different than Microsoft. You are on Steam? Huh. Weird. Let me see. Is Steam back up? No, it still says no connection. Steam is still down for me. Oh, well, it could just be like certain regions as well. That also can happen. Sometimes certain areas will be down and others will be fine. I am not revealing what Great One bear variation I got, guys. Also, we need to kill this guy. Remember, guys, this was our pet. This is our pet piebald. I told you guys I'd kill it whenever we got the 3 Great Ones video done. So here we go. It's time. Steam connection is not working for you as well, Razul. Okay. Yeah, it must just be that certain people in certain parts of the world aren't getting Steam connection right now, because, yeah, mine is down also, but others are saying that they've got internet connection on Steam, so hard to say. Here we go. What did we call this thing? I know I let you guys name this. Isn't it named something like Pumpkin Piebald or something like that? Well, either way, it's finally time to take this beauty down. Woo! We got him. Beautiful. Will there ever be a Great One saltwater crocodile? Possibly. Anything's possible if the community requests it enough, you know? Faded, what's up? How you doing, Faded? How you doing? Hope you enjoy the Scarecrow slideshow we got going on now with my poor internet connection. It's being weird today, but at least it's allowing us to stream still. 203.53. Boom. Oh, I just accidentally added something to the diamond counter. That was not a diamond. That was a piebald. There we go, though. Tax that bad boy. 203. Very, very pretty. That's been a long time coming, man. We've been saving that piebald back for over a month. We finally got to shoot it. How you doing, Clay Drew? I don't know if I said hi or not. I can't remember. We need a Diamond Bella. We definitely do. That's what I'm going for. That's the goal now. Diamond Mela. Yeah, I agree that there definitely could have been like cooler great ones that they could have added. But for me, I think the fact that we're getting 2 great ones, a map, a weapon pack, and a dog makes up for it, in my opinion. I'm okay with the great ones not being like as crazy as long as the rest of the update makes up for it, you know? And I think it does. I think we got enough other content that I'm fine with it. Oh, got you, Noah. I think the reason that I'm disconnected from Apex is probably because I restarted the game and then relaunched it when it was already down. Like, it was already down on Steam, so I wonder if that's why I'm no longer connected to Apex, but you are, because it signs you in whenever you open the game. So I imagine that might be why. Will the map be cheaper? I would assume. I don't think they could get away with charging the same as they do for a full map. Unless they make the argument that the skeet range makes up for it. I don't know. I feel like it'll be cheaper, but that is not confirmed at all. So it could be the same price, but if I'm speculating, I would say it's probably going to be cheaper. I just couldn't see them charging the same. And if they did, well, that would be unfortunate. Especially since they have a pretty good track record of having reasonable pricing. If they made this the same price, that would kind of go against their track record. Still buying it either way, just saying, yeah, understandable. Understandable. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it will be cheaper. I couldn't see it being the same price. Nothing there. Okay, let's do a quick check over here, and then we'll start a new run. I'm not sure, Milts. I mean, it could just be bad luck. It could be as simple as bad luck, you know? Not everybody gets a quick grind every time. I mean, my first 2 bear grinds were brutal. 8,300 kills followed by 3,700 kills, so sometimes you just get unlucky. Tar are another good example for me. I have 2 grinds that have hit 3,000 kills out of my 3 grinds. I've got 2 Great One Tar, but like I'm on my 3rd grind and it's already over 3,000, so like, yeah. It happens sometimes, man. Not every grind will be quick. And the less herd managed you are, the more common those long grinds will be from my personal experience. Oh, hey. It's a mythical. Beautiful. Honestly, it feels good to shoot both whitetail and red deer again. I missed them, man. 2 of my favorites. 2 of my favorite Great One grinds to do in terms of the fun factor. Like, they're just enjoyable to slaughter at mass. That's normal when you get to a higher level, Steven. Or is it, Stefan? But yeah, it's normal to stop getting them every level. Once you get to I think it's like level 36 or 37, you'll start getting a skill or perk point like every 3 levels, I believe. Every 2 or 3, something like that. So that's pretty normal. Honestly, I think they need to have some type of explanation in-game as to why that happens. Like maybe the first time that you get a level up where it doesn't give you a skill or perk point, it should like pop up a message on screen saying like, congratulations, you're leveling up like crazy. At this point, or from here on, you'll be getting a skill or perk point every 2 levels instead of every level. Like they should have some type of pop-up message that warns players, because not everybody knows that. In fact, there's a lot of people that don't realize that. Okay, we got a good amount of them there. Jared, thank you for the 15 months. Really appreciate it. Hey, Scarecrow, heard about the 2 great ones. How hard do you think it's going to be? Because I wanted different great ones, like maybe Bison. I mean, I think it's going to be tough, for sure. Because birds and small game in general are pretty tough to hunt. I'm hoping that they make up for it by making them spawn a little bit easier. I think that would be nice if they spawn just like slightly more often. But it's hard to say, man. We're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to see what they do. Imagine a great one, yak or water buffalo. Yeah, that'd be wild. Oh, he's a floater. No floating allowed. That should be illegal. Yeah, bro, because I can't do a 3K pheasant grind. That's what I was saying, man. That's what I was saying this morning when they revealed that it was pheasant. Oh, hop back off. Hop back off. I didn't start the engine, thankfully, because I just spotted this guy. Okay. There we go. That could have been bad. Yeah, that's exactly right, Caitlin. The great one bear that I just got was the it was the purple bear with pink spots, and if you look at it at a certain angle, it turns into a pink lion. So, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Barney. Yeah, it was Barney, but instead of a dinosaur, it was a bear. Exactly. Exactly. Good old Barney, brother. There we go. 254 diamond. Bazinga. Bada boom. Bada bing. A diamond for you and a diamond for me. You're going to have to wait to find out, A-Top. Either tomorrow or the day after I'll post the video, depending on how long it takes me to edit it, because I want to do like a lot of detailed editing like I typically do with these types of big Great One videos. I mean, considering like my hunting 2 great ones back to back on the same map video is my most popular video ever, and I did some of the like most high quality editing in that video compared to any of my others, I want to make this one just as good with the editing, maybe even better. Because people are going to expect it to be as good as that last one, you know? So I really want to keep up that quality that the last one had. Because this is essentially the sequel to that back-to-back Great One video. Except this time, instead of it being 2 on the same map, it's 3 different Great Ones on 3 different maps. But it's essentially kind of like a part of the same series of sorts. So I really want to try and make sure the editing and everything is super, super good. Nothing there. Not a deer over here. Not a deer over there. Do it, Faded. Do it. I showed off quite a bit of stuff in that video. I tried to condense it all down into like as short of a video as I could while still delivering all the information that you guys could ever need. that? Oh, that's right. I got a level 4 to spawn here. I forgot about that. I forgot we had a 4 here that we were leaving. It's been so long, man. Oh, we need to check this and this. I forgot these 2 lakes. Okay, we gotta check that. What's up, Unlimited? How's it going? Fishing with Tanner, how's it going? Yeah, I still do all the editing myself. I do all the recording, editing, thumbnail making. I do all the uploading, description writing, like all that stuff. Everything's done 100% by me on the channel. I don't know, man. I just don't like I don't like sending my videos to somebody else for them to edit, because like I know exactly what I want out of a video. Like I know exactly what parts I want to cut out of the video. I know what parts I want to keep in the video. I know what type of edits I want to do over top of everything. So like I just have a hard time giving that up. Sure, it would really relieve some pressure on me if I hired an editor, but I'm just too picky with my videos. I'm way too picky with exactly how they go. Because I just don't trust somebody else to make my video the way I want it. So yeah, I don't hire editors or anything. Where's this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, he was farther over here. Yeah, the new great ones are the pheasant and the red fox. This is the first time we've ever got 2 at once. And I assume that was made possible by the fact that they are smaller. Okay, nothing up here. Let's do one little quick look-ski doodle over there. As far as I know, they can't, Aiden. Female red fox cannot go to 9, but they can go to 8. However, with gray fox, you can find level 9 females. So, possible on gray fox, just sadly not with red fox. Could you imagine if they change that with the update, though? Could you imagine if they make level 9s a possibility? And then, like, also make, like, female Great One Foxes? That'd be so sick. I doubt they'll make female Great One Foxes, but that'd be awesome. Because I know that's been requested for a long time. A lot of people have wanted a Great One that can be from a male or a female, so let's hope, man. Let's just hope that that's a possibility. Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. That would be a way to make it a little bit easier to obtain like a red fox Great One or a pheasant Great One if they made it so that it could spawn from males and females. Why didn't I think of that before? That would make it so much easier for them to spawn on some of these Great Ones that are like tougher, you know? And it would make more sense with a fox or a pheasant than it would the other Great Ones in the game. It would make a lot more sense, actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6. Oh, double 9s. Let's go, chat. The HM popping off. The good old hums. Nice. Smoked them both. Well, I go back to the whitetail. They weren't working very good today. Like, they were working really good for the first 50 minutes, and then they just stopped respawning completely. And so to keep it from getting boring, we moved over to red deer so you guys wouldn't have to wait for my whitetail to behave. How many did we just shoot there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was 6. Probably 2 diamonds as well, because both of those looked like they'll probably make it. What's up, Blue? How you doing? What do you think of the update, Blue? What 3 great ones am I doing and what maps? So I already completed it, actually. We just finished it. I finally got the 3rd great one to spawn yesterday. And the maps I was on were Silver Ridge Peaks, Leighton Lakes, and Tiabaroa. And the great ones were a red deer, whitetail, and black bear. We've been kind of working on it for like a month and a week. It's like 5 weeks, essentially. Not gonna tell you guys what the last one's fur type was. Not gonna spoil what the bear's fur type was, but video will be out within a couple of days, and it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, for sure, Blue. This is a crazy update we're getting. Like, I'm blown away at how much we're getting at once. We've never had this much, like, DLCs and just changes in content in general in one, like, update ever. We've never had this much content in one update. It's gonna be crazy. Unless you count the time they released, like, 5 or 6 different skin packs at once. I guess you could count that. That would probably beat it in terms of quantity, but they're just skin packs, so that's a little bit less impactful than a dog, a weapon pack, a map, and 2 new great ones. Sean, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Been a couple of years, but finally made it back for a live stream. I thought I recognized your name. Welcome back, dude. Hope you're doing good. Oh, there's the red deer. Hope you're doing super, super good. Hope you're excited for this Call of the Wild update as well. We got ourselves a crazy update incoming. It's going to be insane. Boop. He dead. Is stacking good for a moose grind? Stacking is one of those things that it's very optional. It's one of those things that also is very misunderstood. A lot of people don't know the actual real purpose of it because they either misunderstood it from when somebody explained it to them, or it was explained bad by someone. But essentially, stacking, the only time you do stacking is if you want to try and manage down your exterior zones faster. So stacking is really only relevant to try and get, like, your herd management done faster. So, for example, if I've got, 70 total whitetail zones, and I've picked out, like, 10 of them to be my main zones, and I've got 60 that I want to manage down. Well, what I would do is I'd start stacking diamonds in those 10 zones that I picked as my main ones. And I'd only stack those diamonds until I'm done herd managing those exterior zones. Then I would go through and kill all the stacked ones. So if you're doing it like that, and you're just wanting to get your herd management done faster, then yeah, I'd say go for it if it's something you want to try. But it's not required, and it's still very manageable to HM without stacking. But yeah, that's essentially the purpose of it. So it really comes down to, do you want to do that? If you want to do it, go for it. Because it does help speed things up if you do it right. Okay, there's a female in front of him. I think we're good. Okay, we threaded the needle, guys. I was a little close, but we got it. When did I spawn the Great One Bear? I got it yesterday. I spent like 4 hours shooting bears yesterday, and I was about to quit as well. I was about to quit grinding yesterday, and I was honestly thinking to myself, like, should I just make this video 2 great ones? Like, should I just make it red deer and whitetail? And then something was telling me, like, nah, your bears are acting weird, and they're not being super consistent, but you can't quit now. What if it's just around the corner? So I continued grinding for about another hour, and boom. That's when it spawned. At that point, I was like, okay, Yeah, I understand why my bears were being weird, and it made sense, you know? I'm super happy I stuck with it, and I cannot wait to show you guys that video. I'm so excited to post it. Just got to get all the editing done, get it the way I like it, and then release it. Because I want this video to be perfect. But it's going to be exciting, that's for sure. It's going to be freaking exciting. And I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. Yeah, the new dog is a German short-haired pointer. Gonna be a cool dog. The new dog's gonna be a dog. You're not wrong. You are quite correct, sir. What? What just got yeeted? Something got taken down by beavers, but I have no clue what. I have no clue what got taken down by the beavers. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Nugget. You'd like to see a game where it's got the like realistic animations and visuals of Call of the Wild combined with the realistic gameplay of Classic. I assume that's what you're saying. That'd be cool. I mean, I've been wanting something like that for a long time. Since back before I was a content creator, I really wanted Call of the Wild to add like a classic mode. That has always been like a dream of mine, to have them add a classic mode or something like that, where you could essentially have no need zones or anything like that, and that would be pretty cool. That'd be kind of cool. Think Ultimate Hunting might be that game? Maybe. It might be. Ultimate Hunting, I don't know. They said originally that it was going to be like an in-between of Call of the Wild and Classic in terms of like the realism and like difficulty of the game. But in like the most recent things they've said, they've kind of been saying that it's leaning more towards realistic. So I don't know. I don't even know what Way of, or not Way of the Hunter. I don't even know what Ultimate Hunting is going to be at this point. I'm just hoping that they allow us to test it out and play it soon, because I would love to get a chance to play it early and do like some early access stuff with it. That way you guys can really get an idea of how that game's going to be, but who knows when that's going to be. I don't even know. When are they planning to release? I know 2025. Didn't they say like first or second quarter of 2025 is when we're going to get Ultimate Hunting? I think so. I'm excited to see what it's got to offer. I just hope it's good. I hope it's as good as we think it's going to be. We got 1, 2, 3, and a 4. And a 5, and a 6, and a 7. Ooh, that's a 9. That's a 9 right there. Four. 5. He's gonna run. Oh! 6. Smoked him. Oh, we got a floater. 7. Wasn't there 8 and 9? I thought there was 9. Chat, didn't I count 9? Some of them must have ran. Ultimate Hunting has not released yet, no. It's an unreleased game that has been in the works for years at this point. We've been waiting so long for it to release. Essentially, the whole selling point of Ultimate Hunting and why people were so excited for a while is because the game promised to give us, you know, crazy stuff like elephants and rhinos and still have like a realistic antler system similar to True Racks while providing like a more realistic gameplay style than Call of the Wild. But it's just been so long since they originally announced it that at this point a lot of people have kind of gave up hope. I mean, I'm staying cautiously optimistic. I think it's still got chances of being really good, but I also don't want to get my hopes up too much in case it sucks. I really hope it's good, though. I really, really hope it's good. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time for it, man. We've been waiting a long time for that game. Fingers crossed that we get it soon. What they've said is 2025, so we can hope. And that one disappeared. I just realized. That one that was floating has disappeared. Huh. Well, unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, we're on the red deer again. We finally got the bear to spawn, so I was able to finish the I was able to finish that 3 great ones on 3 different maps video. And so now we're able to just kind of go and hunt anything we want once again. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, there is. Level 6. Love to see it. Nice, Rachel. I hope they don't make great ones more common. I don't think they will. I don't think they will, because if they did, it would kind of ruin the whole point of great ones, right? It would ruin the allure of them. I mean, to some people, it already is. A lot of people, to be honest, don't care too much. There's a lot of people out there that barely have time to even try for a great one, so I'm sure they would want them to be more common, but I think most people in the hardcore community agree that great ones shouldn't be super easy. Like I was saying, to a lot of them, even herd management has made it too easy to a point. I personally don't think it's made it too easy because you still have to put in a lot of work. Just because, you know, YouTubers like myself who have a lot of time to grind, you know, get a lot of great ones. That doesn't mean that the majority of people that use herd management or even attempt it are going to have a ton. And my game crashed. My game crashed. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Well, hopefully Apex Connect is back up when I reload, because Steam's back up. So we'll see. We shall see. Call of the Wild doesn't crash. I know, right? The new great ones are a red fox and a pheasant, Arnold, which is crazy. Sean, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back to the channel. Don't know if I read that off or not, so I'm reading it off again in case I missed it. Okay, yeah. Apex Connect is connected again. We're good to go. Back to Zone 1. How to get all your drink zones so fast? Oh, I don't. It takes me a long time. I just spend more time per day whenever I'm starting to grind up. And it also helps to know exactly like what region of the map can have that species. Makes it a lot easier to find them. But in most cases, whenever I'm doing a grind, like whenever I get serious into a brand new grind, I tend to put a lot of time into the game, you know, like 5 to 10 hours a day when I'm starting a brand new grind. And so it can give off the effect of, or it can give off the, what's the word? It can make it seem like I find the zones quick, when in reality, I'm just putting a lot of time in per day. And we'll be doing the same thing with fox and pheasant when they release. We will be going crazy, man. The illusion. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Boom. Turkey? What? Random turkey, bro. It's turkey time, I guess. There's a lot of time spent on the game, Kaisen. No, this isn't Emerald Coast. This is Tiabaroa. That would have been cool. A turkey great one definitely would have been awesome. I almost said option. Would have been awesome. But, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with pheasant for a bird. Pheasant is the first bird I feel is fitting because pheasants are really popular in the game. What's up, Rock Chalk? How's it going? Nothing in those zones. Yeah, pheasants will definitely be tough. I'm really hoping that they make them spawn more often to kind of make up for it. Because, I mean, for example, killing 300 pheasants is going to take about as long as killing probably 1,000 whitetail deer, right? And so, considering an average whitetail grind is probably like 1,500 to 2,500 for most people, more like 1,000 if you're herd managing, but we'll go with the normal numbers instead of the herd management averages. I'd say it's probably, you know, an average of about 2,000 kills for a whitetail deer. And so that would be like 600 pheasants. So I hope that the average for pheasants is like 500 or 600 kills, you know? I hope the kill count average on getting a great one is lower. Because, I mean, killing 600 pheasants, that's still going to take a very long time. Like a crazy long time. Sean, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Been spending all my time and money on the Camaro. Nice, dude. Nice. Love to see it, man. Nice, nice, nice. It feels like Quattro would be easy for them. Probably. Had to make videos record your voice? I mean, it's pretty easy. You just need a microphone and OBS or Streamlabs on your PC. Alternatively, you can, if you're using a console, well, you'll still need a PC of sorts to really get good quality stuff on console. You'll need a PC or a laptop or something if you're on console, and then you hook a capture card up to it. You hook the capture card up to your console. You plug your mic and stuff into the PC. Boot up Streamlabs or OBS, make sure all the inputs are set correctly. And boom! That's obviously, there's more to it, but that's just like a quick little explanation. You can record straight from consoles as well. It's just the quality's not going to be good at all. So it's, if you want to actually get like good quality footage on console, you need to go with like a laptop or something hooked up to a capture card. Respawns are being weird with the red deer as well. Honestly, guys, since my internet is still being weird and providing like kind of a choppy stream, I think we're going to end the stream here because I still do have to do another stream tonight. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I think I will. So we're going to go ahead and pop off of here. I'm going to see if I can troubleshoot this internet problem and see if it really is just my internet or maybe it's my hardware or could be like the YouTube servers or something. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I hope you guys are doing super good. Trey, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I get to finish off the goal again. Let's go. Holy crap. You guys finished the goal right before the end of the stream. Let's go. You know what that means? Before I go, gifted membership. Boom shakalaka. Let's smoke you guys with a gifted. Boom. Let's see who gets sniped. Who's going to get sniped with a membership? I'm going to say my guess is FFL or Koopler. I feel like they got a high chance of getting it because they're regulars and it's been a bit since they've had one. Let's see, though. Who gets it? Congrats to Alyssa for getting that gifted right there. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back later on my fishing channel. So be sure to subscribe to Scarecrow the Angler if you haven't already. We'll be doing a stream there provided my internet allows. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, peace.